Child, y'all remember when Vino confirmed the story of Junior falling off the bed and Chrisean did nothing but say, "He's strong, go back to bed"?
Somebody said, did he fall off the bed?
Yeah, he fell off the bed. That's what me and her really got into it about. So look, little bro fall off the bed. I'm like, man, pick him up. She's like, oh, he's strong. Man, pick up the fucking baby, you dumbass bitch. How the you let him fall in the first place? I had to walk out the hotel, bro. It made me so mad.
Oh my God. The baby could hardly sit up and Cash was talking about him being strong after falling off the bed. Well, let's just say that's not the only thing Bino has said about Chrisean's parenting style. I'm not sure if it's payback for the breakup, but allegedly, Bino's been running his mouth a lot. Also allegedly, he is not the only one with opinions because word on the street is that Hazel E also has a lot to say about how Junior is treated behind the scenes. Here we go, loves. Here we go again. Okay, I know what some of y'all are gonna say, that Bino should be the last person talking about Chrisean and her son, considering they were caught in some pretty compromising situations when they were together. Actually, before they broke up, Las Vegas police and CPS stormed into a hotel room after a live stream showed weed, alcohol bottles, nitrous oxide tanks, and chaos everywhere while Chrisean and her Bino were right there with two babies in the room. Reports said at the time that there was evidence of smoking in the room, which ended up costing Bino a $1,000 fine since he was the one who booked the reservation. The situation was handled right there on site, no arrests, no further action. After talking to the authorities, the couple was allowed to stay in the suite. Honestly, nobody really knows why they weren't taken in, but child, let's just move on. Well, Bino and Chrisean eventually broke up, with Bino saying it's because Chrisean refused to remove Blueface's tattoo. And since then, he's had quite a bit to say about Chrisean's parenting. To be fair, if there are people who have seen how JR is treated behind the scenes, it's definitely the men she's dated since giving birth to that child, like Bino. For instance, there was that claim that little Chrisean Jr. fell off the bed, and instead of Chrisean immediately picking him up or checking if he was okay, reports say that Bino told her to grab the baby, and her response was, "It'll make him stronger. Go back to sleep." Yikes. I mean, that's not exactly the kind of reaction you want when a baby just takes a tumble. People online were calling this negligent because infants are delicate and a fall can be serious, even if it looks minor at first. The fact that she shrugged it off and treated it like it was no big deal had a lot of folks questioning her judgment and her approach to safety. I mean, it's one thing to joke around or be playful, but when it comes to a baby, these moments can actually be dangerous. And honestly, this wasn't the first time people have raised eyebrows about how she handles things with Chrisean Jr. So this incident, which Bino witnessed, only added fuel to the conversation about her parenting style. In another incident, Bino was asked about his thoughts on Chrisean as a mother, and he straight up said that she is not a good person and not a good mom, explaining that he had to leave because the situation was affecting his mental state. He emphasized that Chrisean needs to get their son proper therapy and step up as a mother, adding that this is the real issue. According to him, people tend to avoid talking about it, but he insisted that with the right guidance and care from her, nothing is truly wrong with their child and things could improve as long as she gets herself together.
She needs to go get him some proper therapy and be a mom. That's what's really wrong, bro. And nobody wanna say that, or her friends, everybody wanna hide it. No, she need to go get him some proper therapy and be a mom. That's what's wrong. Nothing really wrong with him. It could get right, but she need to get right, or somebody need, like, I feel bad for helping her. Go get the baby from her sister. I should have left him with the sister. He was better off there, dead homes.
Allegedly, he's had a few more things to say over the last couple of days about Chrisean being an unfit mother. He's reportedly still talking about how Chrisean stinks, how she doesn't even practice hygiene on the baby, and also confirmed that the baby cannot walk, among other things. Sheesh. Of course, once these claims hit social media, reactions were immediate and many fans expressed shock and concern, saying that if even half of what Bino alleges is true, it paints a troubling picture of Chrisean's parenting. On the other hand, some people pointed out that raising a child is incredibly challenging, especially for young parents, and urged followers to withhold judgment until all sides are heard. Others, however, were harsher. saying this seems like a clear case of neglect and that the baby's well-being should be the top priority, calling for Chrisean to get serious help or support. And if word on the street is anything to go by, Blueface's boo Hazel E has also weighed in on the situation, adding her voice to the growing chatter about Chrisean's parenting. Sources say she's been commenting behind the scenes, echoing concerns about neglect and questioning whether Chrisean is fully capable of handling the responsibilities of motherhood. Okay, to be clear, yes, it looks like Blueface and Hazel are actually dating. They were first spotted at the Meme House Productions nightclub in Los Angeles, and the two teased each other throughout the evening, in addition to dancing intimately. Then a couple of days later, Blueface and Hazel E were spotted at what appeared to be a music video shoot, and people thought, oh, maybe they were just filming the video and there's nothing going on there. However, for those who are still confused about what their relationship actually is, the latest clip might clarify things. Blueface posted a couple of short videos to his Instagram story of their date night and called Hazel E his fancy date, while she responded with "welcome home." What's more, though, is that they shared multiple smooches with each other, while Hazel called herself Blueface's golden retriever. So yeah, it looks like it's official, and Hazel is also allegedly officially part of the drama with her comments on Chrisean's parenting. Honestly, at this point, we also can't blame anyone for having opinions, because haven't we seen it all? I mean, we have receipts from Chrisean smoking and drinking throughout her entire pregnancy. Just have a look.
Because we all was drinking, even you, with the baby and stuff. Why
So
are you lying?
Really been flued out in real life though. Ladies, one more time.
Get yourself together.
Where the bottle at? Oh my gosh.
Drink it.
She asked for another bottle. I'm just
You can't no liquor.
Yes, I can. I can abort the child tomorrow. It won't hurt me.
Nah,
He shut the door
you
because
can't
it's
have
cold.
no fucking liquor.
When they were here last time, him and Chrisean was pregnant. Y'all were doing all that smoking and drinking here in the thing.
She
Like
FaceTimed
the-
me one time, like,
Yeah.
this is when the owner of Zeus was trying to like patch up whatever, and you know, this was like, yo, y'all keep going back and forth online, like talk. FaceTime her, she's like smoking a joint. She's
While
full
she-
on pregnant.
while she's pregnant,
Full on
yeah.
pregnant. Smoking a joint.
Like-
And I say, aren't you, and she's like, shh. And I'm like, nigga, they ain't no shh. I'm like, the baby's in the stomach. Like,
Yeah.
no giving. You know what I mean? Now, again, I'm hoping.
In addition, Mom has also had a lot to say, including recently when a follower asked Carissa why Chrisean Rock wasn't tested for substances after delivering Chrisean Jr. in 2023, because this should be common practice in hospitals. They were like, my thing is, with hospitals, they test you for alcohol and will call CPS on you. How do you not know all of this? Why isn't the baby in proper care if she did do this? Well, this is how Carissa responded. She didn't go to no regular hospital. I guess this should also explain why she gave birth naturally, even though she allegedly had chlamydia. A regular hospital would never allow this as well. But if it is true that she did not give birth in a regular hospital, then this should explain why they let her get away with all of this stuff. I mean, people had concerns about Chrisean Rock's drinking and smoking during pregnancy and the potential impact on her baby. People noticed that Chrisean Jr. displayed certain physical features that can be linked to fetal alcohol syndrome, like folds at the corners of his eyes, small eyes, a drooping nose, an open mouth, and unusually large, low-set ears. Some also commented on the baby's high-pitched crying, with a few comparing it to Cri-du-Chat syndrome and a sign of alcohol withdrawal in newborns, which can happen when a baby is exposed to alcohol in the womb. These observations actually sparked a lot of discussion about the potential risks of substance use during pregnancy and its effects on the child's development. Again, if Chrisean was taking Junior to a regular hospital for appointments, they would tell her exactly what's going on. But if what Carissa is saying is true, they would probably just look the other way. Anywho, Carissa has even gone nuclear on Chrisean's sister Tessa for allegedly letting her jeopardize Chrisean Jr.'s health when she said, "Stop trying to threaten everybody, and everybody, including myself, go work on it mentally. I'm suffering from what I see too, so I'm reacting. I'm angry. I'm hurt. I'm a lot of things too. But I'm not reaching out to all you that was standing there while the baby was being made and did nothing. You did nothing. You watched her. You watched her because you were scared she was in control of the money." Basically, she claimed that she would have made sure Chrisean got help if she were in Tessa's shoes, but her entire family just watched her get wasted when she was pregnant. Now, all things considered,